What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Scarlet Let's Play. In the previous episode, we wrapped up the last badge, which was the final Team Star base, where we fought Aerie, I believe it was. And today, we kind of have three different destinations we can go. We can either follow Arvin back to the lighthouse where we first met him. We could either meet Nimona over by the Pokemon League, or we can battle Cassiopeia, which, if you can read the title of the video, you already know what we're doing. Yes, we're going to be battling Cassiopeia, or that is the intention anyways. It says that we need to go to the schoolyard once it's dark. I mean, it's kind of sunsetting in the game currently. I mean, it's 11:11 p.m. as I'm recording this, so, like, I'm sure if I just go up there, it will change it to nighttime. Or at least that's what I'm hoping, but let's go ahead and make a move over to the schoolyard. And let's see who Cassiopeia is. I have one person who I think it actually is. And I'm not going to say it until they actually pop up. Or, let's say it this way. If they actually pop up, that is. Sup, Tristan? Yep, that's my name. Actually, no, it's time to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Ah! I knew it was you the whole time. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than director of Naran Academy, Mr. Clavel. I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect. Although now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. For real? Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Tristan, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. This was not who I thought it was. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Level 60? Okay, so yeah, I didn't think it was him. I actually thought it was Penny. I thought Penny was Cassiopeia. And another reason why I thought that... Should have U-turned, actually. Oh, we're gonna go to sleep anyways. The reason why I thought it was Penny was because we would only see her once we got off the phone with Cassiopeia, and then the last time she's just walking through. What the hell is happening? She just walked straight through this gym, not even gym fight, this battle like it was nothing. What the fuck? Anyways, going back to what I was saying, I thought Cassiopeia was Penny because, especially, I thought it was the last time because we didn't see her. But it isn't. It isn't her. That's weird. It's kind of one of those things I feel like doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but maybe it's just because I'm playing this for the first time and it would make more sense later on when I play it in a little bit more of a understandable time frame, I guess. We can look at it like that. But, alright, so Oranguru was the first one. Now you get an Abomasnow. Well, it's time to see it hail and snow warning. You know, it's different. Starting to snow. Poltegeist? I just got a +1 boost, right? Right? I got a +1 boost? Yeah, I did. So yeah, I think snow and hail are different in this game. Which is interesting. It's very interesting, actually. Houndoom. Thunderfang, that'll hurt. Aqua Step, this might not kill you, but it'll... Oh, never mind. It gives me the speed boost. That's what I was looking for. If I don't kill, I get the speed boost next turn, but I killed anyway, so... That was worth it. Amoonguss. You better have a good Mon as the last Mon, because your team has been kind of iffy. Hex? Amoonguss can learn Hex? Has that always been a thing? No. I would honestly be surprised if it's always been a thing. Shit. Snow stopped. Quite cool though. Oh yeah, because he's... yeah. He's got the last starter. Yeah, to think, Cassiopeia would be backed into a corner like this. You don't stand a chance. I'm in Overgrow range. I have a move that crits on Testralizing, and then it's stronger with the stab and Testralize. I assume you're Testralizing too. But are you going to be water, or are you going to be something else? No, you are just water. Yeah, you stood no chance, sorry. How strong you have grown. Very interesting indeed. Well now, Master Tristan. It seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you, Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrow should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has set on a course for action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand up against them and win, so I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia, such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance to save that poor child, it surely is you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of Academy himself is facing off against one of our students, no less? What were you thinking? Ah, no. If I could just explain, you see, it's a rather sad tale. I'll spare time. Your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Tristan. You'll write a letter of apology to students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board, making no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. So that wasn't Cassiopeia, that was just Clive. So there is still a chance that it is who I think it is. Tristan. Thanks for coming. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside of school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. As the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology mistime had me, preparations took longer than expected. That voice, are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after. No, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh, I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Umbreon? Okay, who really knew it? Danzagua? I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Okay. They're just getting higher and higher level than me. Baby doll eyes. Kinda sucks, low-key. I mean, if this is the only thing he can do, then I don't care. Although a crit would be nice. Psychic? That did a lot more than I would have liked, but it's okay, because you're dead. Jolteon, that's Zanzibar, 100%. There is a chance that this Jolteon could have something to cover my Donphan. I don't see what, but... Looks like she's gonna have a full Evolutions team. Vaporeon, I think we go Bandita for this one. I don't know if Flower Trick is going to one-shot this thing. Leafeon, that's Pepper Croc. That is all Pepper Croc for this one. Baby doll, that's not gonna matter. I have special moves on this guy. So you only have 2 evolutions left. You have Flareon, which is 1. Would you have Glaceon or would you have Espeon? That's the real question here. I feel like you would have Glaceon. Damn. Critical hit. Oh, you have a Sylveon instead. Is this where you're gonna Testralize? I would assume you're gonna Testralize anyways. I can't follow you on your battle skills at all. No wonder bosses fell out your hands. $63. I'm gonna Testralize and I'm gonna go for Fake Out. Time to Testralize. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. And then Gigaton Hammer is going to eradicate you. I mean, you're 5 levels higher, but this gets strong. Oh! Maybe not. We'll see. Nah, it still was going to. It's basic 160. There's no way. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Oh, if you're saying we should break up the team, you gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star, now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely we declared our intentions to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodiless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix the mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble womankind, Big Boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? What about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore. All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, Big Boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Tristan. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we're done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team? Yes, according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Plus the idea of Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What does your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for appraising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? No, young lady. There's something I'd very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk any further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But, but why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to teachers after all, much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't that outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like a long time no meet, right? I mean, we're only just found out your real name just now. Melly. Fairly thigh and long hidden countenance, a sight for sore eyes, my lady. So I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Now, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As the director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. Well, I still don't... why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced at the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Woo, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through it with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to. After all, it ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've got more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification of or jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yeah, specifically, I'll be asking you to manage the STCs, and that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Tristan battle his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as the STC staff members using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun, so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. Maybe a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too, that way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'd be if to have both Team Star and school in our lives. That'd be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? You guys. Kristen, what do you think? I think it sounds great. But, I just... No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it's time to leave. Master Tristan, please stop by my office later if you would. I guess we'll do that in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button down below because it'd be greatly appreciated. Next episode, we're going to go see what Director Clavel wants and where that goes from here. And then we may go see what Arvin's up to after that. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out. Follow Twitter and TikTok. Both of those will be linked in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.